may sound cliche, but doing things that make your heart happy is the best self-care you could ever do for yourself. May it be little things like making an iced coffee, gardening, dressing up just to look cute in front of the mirror. You just need to know what makes you happy, genuinely happy. Take this time to know yourself more. Uncover things you never knew you were good at. Take up new hobbies like working out, drawing, sewing, but keep in mind to never be hard on yourself. We are in the middle of a pandemic. Not all of us are privileged enough to do all of this, and it's completely okay. Don't pressure yourself. It's okay to feel unproductive and unmotivated sometimes. You're not obliged to be always productive, and know that being productive doesn't necessarily mean doing extravagant things. Being productive also equates to little things like drinking your water in the morning, talking to your pets, or literally just making your bed when you wake up. No matter how small or big your actions are, always choose to do the things to make you sane and happy. I make sure that every single day I take at least an hour or so without using any socials that I have. Detoxifying yourself from the social media helps in calming your stress and anxiety that comes with it. I instead use that time doing other stuff like cleaning my room, decluttering my closet, watering my plants, and just listening to my playlist while I ponder on things and other whatnots. Sure, it's great to connect with our friends during these trying times, but honestly, it's not your responsibility to always check up on them. We all have different ways in coping with the harmful effects of the quarantine to our mental health. You are not obliged to get back on them as soon as possible if you don't feel like talking to anyone yet. I know we miss our friends, and it's great to let them know that we have thought of them. But can we also normalize friends that don't constantly give you updates but misses you just as much as you do? It's just that your friend isn't feeling very social at the moment. To be honest, that's okay. Cutting toxic people off makes your life so much better. I admit that I did allow myself to associate with people who doesn't deserve my energy. And I know what boredom can make us do. We sometimes let our guards down and accept people that gives us the bare minimum, settling into something you know you don't deserve for the sake of feeling something magical, they say. Been there, done that. I understand the longing, but do yourself a favor and start running upon seeing the first red flag. It's not a sign of cowardice, but it's the right way to give yourself the love you deserve. Set your standards and stick to them. Do not settle being a quarantine fling when you know that you are so much more than that. Walk away if the person doesn't match the same energy you exude. Protect your inner peace at all costs. They say that you attract the same energy you put off. It all starts within you. And to tell you the truth, this is a lifelong process. You can't just set your vibe overnight. You need extra patience in achieving this. I've struggled with this for the past few years, and I still am learning to stay optimistic despite everything that has happened. But once you started to surround yourself with people, things, and even hobbies that gives you positive energy, then eventually everything will fall back into its proper places. You just need to trust yourself in the process. You are not required to do things you are not comfortable doing. We all have our insecurities and we all want to change it in a way that is possible. I want to be like this, I want to start doing that, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that sometimes we tend to forget our realities and end up pressuring ourselves to change into something we can't control. I then shifted my perceptions in life that lifted so much unneeded pressure I was giving myself. If I exercise today, tomorrow I'll eat carbs. I slept before 10 p.m. today, tomorrow I'll sleep around 3 a.m. I read a book today, tomorrow I'll binge watch my favorite Netflix series. That's how I keep my mind and my body healthy in a way that I don't give pressure to myself into always doing something that I think will be good for me. I let myself be idle and sluggish sometimes. This might not work for all, but honestly, you know what you are capable of, and just keep doing what you think is best for you. Just be reminded to take this time to know more of yourself, to embrace your flaws and imperfections, to set up your standards, and to genuinely love yourself. You should know that you deserve to have a love you so freely give to others, a love that you should give to yourself first, love that will grow within you and will protect you from losing yourself when hard times come. Let's take this time to appreciate ourselves and be proud for who we are and for the person we're becoming. Let's love ourselves a little extra every day.